What's up? This is StynClsy from Integrity Gamer, and if you joined me for the 3 minutes of the last stream, you'll realize my preparedness was not up to standards. Anyway, here I am, Saturday night. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I know I am, and I'm about to start streaming Hidden Agenda. That's what we're doing tonight. It is a single-player game, and it's also a co-op game, and it uses ye old cell phone. So that's what we're going to be doing. And by we, I mean my special guest and I.
Pelanchy, my name.
Pelanchy, this is my wife, Pelanchy. That's her screen name. And how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good.
Awesome.
Are you ready to stream this game?
I'm ready to do this.
So, she not really terribly into video games at all. You have played some games though. You've played and finished Journey on PS3.
Yes,
You've played and finished Flower on PS3. So definitely a fan of that company games. I'm trying to think. Oh, you are definitely the champion of Monopoly Streets on PS3. Unbeatable. I cannot win a game. I mean, when we started out playing Monopoly Streets, I was destroying her, and in a matter of like a couple weeks, she just comes back, and I don't know what kind of strategy she's implementing, but she's unstoppable. I could not, for the life of me, win one single game, no matter what I did. So you can imagine how much I play that game with her now. I pretty much don't ever play it. And then the new Monopoly came out on
Right.
PS4, and then she was destroying me on that one too. So that's just your game. You've got it. You've got it in Monopoly. I don't know. I was once great, and you've humbled me.
What I can say.
What can you say? Maybe let me win once in a while? Right. Okay.
Maybe.
Anyway, we have played about an hour or two of Hidden Agenda in the past, and I thought since it is a cooperative game, or can be, that'd be cool to have her in on it. She really liked it. She's a huge fan of Heavy Rain, huge fan of Beyond Two Souls, basically all the Quantic Dream games. She loves them. She doesn't really play them. She watches me play them, and then when I start playing them, she's like, don't play this while I'm at work. Don't play this while we're not together because I have to see what happens next, right?
Right.
So that's pretty much how it works. So she's also a fan of cinematic games, and this definitely falls in that category, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that is right.
That's right?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So what we will do, just a couple shout outs here. Sram, I want to thank you for moderating this stream. Much appreciated. I owe you one. And Hunter, hey, thanks for stopping by. And to everyone else, if you haven't commented and you're just staying quiet in the stream, totally cool. Thanks for stopping by and checking this out. We're going to get started with this. So we have to start by connecting by using our Hidden Agenda app. So we'll go on our phones here. Hidden Agenda app. Let me start mine first just to... I'm like, where's the Hidden Agenda app? Here it is. All right, let me just make sure this connects. So it gives you the same splash screen here as the game. It's pretty cool. And this game's like $20 on the PlayStation Store. I think it's like $20 in the stores too, if you want the physical copy, which I actually thought this was just a digital game. Nope, it's also a physical game. I wished I would have just bought the physical version, but whatever. So I've got to enter my name, so I will put StynClsy. Boom. All right, connect. I'll choose my color. Blue, of course. Look at TV. Go ahead and put yours in.
all right.
I'll ask you to put in your name here in just a second. Pelanchy. Yep, join game. Pelanchy. And it looks like it cut off my name a little. It says StynClsy. Hit connect. Yeah, I knew you would choose green. All right, so look at TV.
All right. There.
Yeah, what's going on? Okay, there it is. It says Pelanchy ready, and I'm in control. We're looking at TV, waiting for something to happen here. Weird. Why isn't it connecting? You're like, why? How should I know? Yeah, that's not it. Just hit close. All right, having some technical difficulties here. All right, so it says look at TV. Maybe look at the camera more. Oh, I think you gotta hold your thing up.
Maybe.
As you can tell, the stream is going amazingly well tonight. We've already had to quit once because I was a genius and turned off the display message so I could see the comments on the right side of the screen. And now we're having this unforeseen problem.
I'm gonna start again.
Okay, go ahead and do that. Let's see, stay in touch your screen and oh, okay. That's probably why.
Oh, there you go.
It says you're ready. It says look at TV. That's weird. We've never had this problem before. Is it?
But I don't know.
Yeah, it says ready. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. We'll go to a new game.
Okay.
Solve the crime. We're not going to do the competitive mode. So the competitive mode is, I think, where this game probably really shines because, yeah, this is so weird. Why isn't this? Let's switch. I mean, is the game tracking our face? This is connected to Wi-Fi, obviously. Otherwise, you. Oh, the best laid plans of mice and men. Please work.
Let me try again.
All right, she's gonna try to reconnect again. Join game. Yep. They want you to look at TV. I mean,
Let me see, maybe.
no, I don't think it has anything to do with your phone. Like, maybe.
My face?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
You're obviously connected. Well, let's start the game. Maybe you'll pop in and here we go.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime and play the story you want to see.
Okay, so obviously this stream is just a monument to my incompetence so far. I just keep messing stuff up. All right. When you are ready to start, everyone use their touchscreen device to move their pointer into the box. So I'm the blue pointer, you're the green. Go ahead and move it into the box. Oh yeah. And here we go.
How well do you know your friends?
I think I know you pretty well.
Life and death decisions will be in their hands. Who do you think is coolest under pressure? Swipe left and right to shuffle through the cards. Swipe up on the one you want to play. This will be interesting.
Which of us is cooler under pressure? You or me? And then if you swipe it, yeah.
One name came out on top.
I can tend to be a little bit of a hothead, so she's definitely the cooler one under pressure. Every choice you make changes the future.
Be what?
In a world where every choice you make in life matters, one man will make the choice that matters most.
Very good.
Choice Man, coming 2018. Choose wisely.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. That we will. I'm drying up. I'm gonna get a little bit of the H2O in me.
Yeah, you're gonna need it, I think.
All right, let's start this Odyssey.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah, this already looks pretty mental. Looks like he's a cutter. Oh no. Looks like he's got some bomb underwear on. Those are some bomb underwear, bro.
Oh, there you go.
Ouch. That one's gonna leave a mark. Probably just some Neurosporin and a Band-Aid. Take care of those wounds.
Any cars
6
in the
weeks
vicinity of
later.
535 Meeker, 1031, possible hostage situation. Extreme caution advised. Suspect description matches the trapper.
The Trapper Keeper. Now that's a serial killer name. He took my sister and his homework.
You ready for this?
Of course I'm ready.
Are you
Nice and
ready?
easy.
I think I am. It'd be funny if the whole like,
Let's play.
The next thing.
yo, ready for this? Dun,
Vote
dun,
for
dun,
choices
dun,
by
dun.
moving your pointer
Music starts
inside
playing.
the box. You must have a majority vote to progress the game. Play a takeover card to lock out your friends and seize control of a choice. You'll start with just one card. Earn more by completing searches and QuickTime events. For this choice, you can use your takeover for free. Why don't you give it a go? Just tap the takeover button during a choice to take control.
So you understand? The takeover card, like, we have to make choices. We have to agree on the choices we make. And then if one of us has a takeover card and you want to make a choice that's different than me, you can use the takeover card and say, hey, I'm overriding your decision. It's kind of like our marriage. I'm joking.
Okay.
All right, so let's go. I'm going to say let's go cautious and let's scope it out.
Yeah, it's whatever.
So what you're thinking?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right. Let's scope it
Yeah.
out.
Split up.
I'll take the door around back.
Windows mine.
Stealth mode.
It looks like you're kind of shaky there.
A little shaky.
Yeah.
Authority Gaming. Hey, Brosif, it's cold out. Where is your favorite sweater? Mike, I love you, brother. Immortal in Christ. I had
Use
actually
your
planned
pointer
on
to
wearing
hit the
the sweater
target
tonight.
before the timer runs out. Whoever hits it first wins a takeover.
Oh, this is... I won the takeover.
Yeah, you're the best.
Wow, see how she stepped over that tripwire?
Oh wow.
Some serious
You better be
consequences.
ready though. I think I will find a partner just in case, you know.
Tom!
All right, we'll get our partner.
Yeah. So
I am planning a special stream where I will wear the worst Christmas sweater of all time, courtesy of my friend, Immortal in Christ, Authority Gaming. It's happening, don't worry.
Oh wow, things happen here.
Yeah, something's going on. Don't look good. Do you see the mousetrap on the floor?
Hands up now!
Uh-oh.
To
It's
shoot,
over for you,
everyone
brother.
must move their pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Alright, so we don't have to shoot.
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
I will shoot.
Don't shoot!
Hey! Don't test my aim, fucker!
I am not gonna hurt her.
Please help me, please get me out of here.
I've only got her tied down.
Really?
Not to treat her nicely, not to hurt her, of course. I'm gonna say, get your hands up.
Hands up!
Yeah, you need
Hands
to
up! I'm not gonna say it again!
There you go. You gotta take control of the situation.
Okay. This decision is down to the friend you chose as coolest under pressure.
Pelanchy.
Whoa.
So it's up to you now. Commanding it's over or threatening freeze.
Commended, it's saying.
It's not worth it. It's over.
It is over. Uh-oh.
That dude looks like a psycho, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Do you see his eyes? Like,
Intimidating.
he's intimidating?
Yeah.
He just looks like he's got all kinds of madness going on upstairs.
Came to a dramatic end
Few
tonight
fries
as
short of a
police
Happy
from the
Meal.
3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
So, what we did, the choices you make in this game have ripple effects.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called Trapper Killer, has terrorized our community with his
Trapper
brutal
Keeper
murder
Killer.
spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. These innocent people were targeted for no other reason than to play out Jonathan Finn's sick game. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. I ask that the court consider Jonathan Finn's voluntary confession of his crimes. He has spared the victims' families a prolonged trial, and in doing so, has demonstrated a glimmer of remorse. Therefore, it is my recommendation that Jonathan Finn be spared the death penalty and instead sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Thank you.
Not on my watch. People are still dead.
Jonathan Finn, you have committed crimes of such a depraved nature that this court has no alternative but to sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
So like it. Hey, I work with that guy. So yeah, me and my wife just saw that movie last night. Thor Ragnarok, remember?
Yeah.
Who
Thor
do you
meets
think
the
is
Hulk.
the most
I know
trusting?
that guy. He's a friend from work. Who's the most trusting? Boy, that's... Just take a second before you answer this. Come on, this can't be that much... Is it really that easy of a question for
Yeah.
you? Who's the most trusting?
You couldn't decide on this one. No single player came out on top.
That's probably a good sign.
Can be.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
So let's get the exclamation. There's new entries. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I'm Ray Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years.
This is
Mr.
5 years
Trapper's
later
only
now.
got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man. I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marnie for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
That's a very leftist Democrat view of justice. There's bad cops, so we should just let all the villains go free, right? All the criminals. Of course, that makes perfect sense. What did we think of Thor Ragnarok? Hilarious. Did you like it? Movie last night?
Oh, I love that. So funny.
Yeah, it was. And it was great. When we saw it last night, there was only like 5 people in the theater apart from us. So.
Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marnie the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary? I pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Somebody's got an attitude.
Hey, Becky. Ignore him.
Calvary?
Everyone knows he only reported you because you're the biggest target.
Glad to know my accomplishments have earned me something.
You doing okay?
I'd be doing a lot better if Calvary would take a short walk off a tall building.
Hey, just promise me you won't do anything. Don't give IA anything to work with. At least while the inquiry's still open.
Yeah, thanks. Just gotta keep telling myself that.
Is that what you were thinking too?
Detective Marnie, we have a word in my office?
Yeah, we will be sarcastic in this.
Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you send someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
Waiting on somebody here.
Knowing Jonathan Finn's about to make his exit is what gets me up in the morning, sir.
About that.
Better than a
I
cup
don't
of
think
coffee.
it's a serious choice in this game.
No, doesn't. But it's a picture.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
Kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
So before we make this decision, what I was going to say is this game has a competitive mode too, which we didn't choose to play. We chose cooperative. But competitive mode, what that does is you're going to play the game just the way we are right now, but it will give one of us, or I think you can play with up to, don't quote me, I want to say 4 people, maybe more, but I think it's 4. It'll give one of the players a hidden agenda, an ulterior task to complete, unbeknownst to the other player. So you'll have to work around that. So like the game might tell you, get this something done, you know, and I won't know about it. and then you'll have to work around me without me knowing about it in order to complete that task, you know?
Right.
Well, that's not what we've got going down on this. So let's answer this. Cynical, I'm ready to hear it. Optimistic, I know how to get... I'm going to go optimistic.
All right.
I'm a half glass full kind of guy.
Okay.
So now what?
I don't know. I think we had to agree, or what?
Now the stream gets interesting.
So
Why do you want to take the cynical route?
Well, I just want to hear what you have to say. I think we had to agree, though, but unable to keep going. So
I'll tell you what.
If he's actually got something
I'll
to
be
say,
cynical
then I'm
for
ready
you.
to hear it. Call you after?
Thank you.
Okay.
let's hear what he has to say.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Your attorney says you have something you want to tell me.
Sure, but you ain't gonna believe me. No one does. I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive.
Oh, that's true.
If I gotta go out, I ain't going out a liar.
Then tell me the truth.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody.
Really?
Strom, his voice even sounds creepy. Yes, it does. He sounds real creepy. Straight creeper mode, this guy. Alright. I'm gonna go with impatient. This guy doesn't have time, and why should we
Listen to me.
humor him?
I don't like you. I believe in my duty, and that is to listen to what you have to say, but that window is closing fast. So speak up.
It was Adam.
Adam?
Adam was my best friend at the orphanage. And he killed those people.
I wonder if Adam's gonna turn out to be like, because we don't know. We've only played an hour or two into this game. I wonder if Adam's gonna turn out to be like he's a schizo or something, and it's one of his personalities.
Maybe. Let's listen to him, right?
You're no, I'm gonna say Adam doesn't exist.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you just realized you're running out of road, so you're buying yourself a little extra asphalt.
No. No.
You come up with a nifty little nobody to take your seat on the stainless steel ride. But there's only one problem.
What's that?
He doesn't exist.
He exists.
Where is he?
Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, 'cause I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a henhouse. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
I'm not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam? Now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map.
It's gonna be like stick figures and stuff. He's gonna be definitely not gonna be a Picasso. Let's take a look at some of the comments. We're here for the banter. It's coming, I assure you. Sturbin, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream.
Hey guys.
And Hunter, what up? Alright, so I like the sarcastic response, because he's going to draw the map, and her response is, going to draw me a treasure map? Yeah, why not, right? Oh, you have to make this choice.
Oh.
Yeah, this is your choice. So do whatever you think is the best choice here. You're the one who stays cool under pressure. Go ahead, choose it.
I'm doing clear.
You gonna draw me a treasure map?
All I can do is point you in the right direction, but,
Nope. You got words. Use them.
I kind of need to show you myself, you know?
Oh, say you're telling the truth?
I want to be dismissive.
But I have to.
Sorry, Finn. No dice.
Never even in the game, was I?
What's up, Henry?
I can't
Thanks for
take
checking
it!
us out.
I'm not supposed to be here! It's not supposed to go like this!
Finn! Stop it!
This is insane. Adam told me this wouldn't happen. He told me I'd be out by now. He promised!
Finn, listen to me. I will look into this, Adam Jones, what you're saying, but even if it's true, it might be a day late and $1 short. I'm sorry.
You can see the pores in his skin.
Yeah, it is.
Like the character models on this look amazing, don't they? The eyes
really
especially. The eyes look so alive, and the expressions on the face, the animation, it's on the level with like Quantum Dream games like Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain, don't you think so?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Look, I know where you're going with this, and it's not gonna work. There's no way they're letting Finn out. It's too flimsy.
I know. That's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
I never wanted the death sentence, but I just don't think this is enough to stop it from happening.
Finn is not a good man, but he is not the Trapper. And if he dies, the Trapper is still out there.
Alright, so we both must agree on this choice. Press X for Jason, Authority Gaming. Jason! Jason! Remember that part in Heavy Rain where you're walking through the mall and trying to find your son? It's actually a pretty heart-pounding moment for me. But the voiceover work for that was so cheesy. It was like, Jason! 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 Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to be defiant. We're going to be supportive.
I think defiant.
Do you think defiant?
What do you think?
I'm going to defy you.
Okay.
Yeah. Now what?
Yeah.
I must agree.
You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What's the most persuasive in an argument?
Oh, I think we know the answer to this question. Who's the most persuasive in an argument? Bingo.
Voila.
Thank you so much for seeing me so quickly.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
That's a good one.
Are you buying his story?
Oh, wow. Did you?
I do have doubts, definitely.
I have doubts, but we do have a record of an Adam Jones at the orphanage. Same time as Finn.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
Right. Well, I think he can help us.
Well, I don't feel like he thinks. I don't feel like he can help us. I'm more like
Found him?
we won't. We won't know unless we try.
There's no way to know unless we try, sir.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
Only the friend you voted as most persuasive can make this choice.
Wow,
Right here.
legit.
I get to make this choice.
Right.
I don't think it's my place to make that kind of decision, sir.
I'm sorry, Miss Graves, but Finn has gotten into your head once, and he's doing it again. He's clearly a desperate man, just dredging up anything he can from his past to delay the inevitable. There's just not enough here for me to take any action. Finn stays put. The execution will go on as planned.
Now, when we played
Lana.
this game the first time, we didn't see that part.
Mine's made up.
Alright.
You went before the police
I feel like
officers.
you're running out of favors here.
The police and homicide won't talk to me. They think I'm just as bad as my clients. But they'll talk to you.
I don't know. I'm not sure homicide will talk to me either.
It's over in a couple hours either way. For Finn.
God damn it. Fine. I'll let you know how it goes. And I need a raise.
Oh.
Then you should have gone into corporate law. Don't you know that crime doesn't pay?
Yeah.
I like the camera work, like the focus and whatnot. Authority Gaming, what happens if you never agree on an answer? One of us can play the override card if we have one to override the other one. Otherwise, the game doesn't progress if it is a choice that we both have to make in order for it to progress.
Sounds like a load of fresh horse manure.
Okay,
Cases
this is what
airtight.
we saw.
We caught him in the act, for Christ's sake. You want to tell me why, exactly, we should be listening to that scumbag?
There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly.
I'm just doing my job, Detective Calvary. I try not to miss things that might be important. I know that's sort of a foreign concept around here.
I'm not gonna punch a DA. Not a lady one, at least.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
Okay, now, excuse me. Now this is where an answer, or an occasion where we must agree on it. So, I'm not optimistic about it. I'm saying we're just covering every possibility. Do you agree?
I do.
Okay.
I'm just covering every possibility. But yeah, I think he's lying. I just don't know how much. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I'd remember something like that. That didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn?
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze?
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. This case is closed. Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
So if you want to pick the other one here, you can. Like if you feel like you're more restrained, because it'll still go on. This isn't one where we have to agree. I don't think.
I think we have to agree on this.
I get. Oh, I have takeovers. I have 2 takeover cards. You have,
I have
one.
one. So.
Are you gonna try to hijack this?
No, not right now.
It's not that important, right?
Not, so.
So why don't you side with me?
All right. I will go.
I didn't ask for a running commentary, Calvary.
You're a real
I
sweetheart.
think the record is clear. Detective Marnie showed extreme bravery in a difficult situation. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear what happened from you. At least you were actually there.
Ooh.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her.
There's something very LA
Who would you
noirish about this
describe
game, don't you
as
think
the
so?
bravest person amongst you?
The bravest amongst me and you.
I don't know.
See, this is the part that makes the stream fun, is when they're asking us questions about, you know, who's the most, what was it? Who's the most persuasive? Who's the most cool? Calm? Go ahead. I'm not looking. You choose what you want. We'll see what happens. So you thought you were more brave, huh?
Oh, well.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo.
Shane, what's up, man?
That night, everyone was on pins and needles because
Thanks for joining the stream,
Shane.
Hey, thank you.
And any one of us could have been next.
Here with us.
Cuando quieres hablar, mira la cámara para el PS4 tiene la luz roja. So here we go. We remember playing this part before, remember? Graphics are so good on this game. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I liked it, and I like that.
Okay. I think we're going to search the area first.
Yeah.
I don't want to just barge right into the trade. Yeah. I want to know what's what, right? It's Heavy Rain Part 2. Authority Gaming Hog Haven sounds luxurious. It's the name of the park this house is in. Hog is a cochino. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Very perceptive of you, Immortal.
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway. No perp. Gonna make an entry to the trailer.
609 acknowledged. Caution advised.
Oh, close to an airport, huh? By the looks of this place, I wouldn't be surprised if
Search
it's
for the
Detroit
clues shown at
Metropolitan
the top
Airport.
of the screen. When you spot them, use your pointer to highlight them before the timer runs out.
Okay,
You'll
so we
win a
gotta find the
takeover
clues.
for every clue found. These clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
All right, we gotta find them. Here we go.
I don't see more.
Okay, now we're moving. Okay, there's one clue found.
And what I have
Okay,
to
yeah,
do.
when you see a circle, so
Yeah.
just move it all around. And we're doing terrible.
Oh my god.
Well, not too bad.
Very
We found 2 out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Very.
We found footprints, bomb making equipment. Wire cutters. Or I thought I did find 3. Did I find 3? I've got 5 takeovers now. You have 1.
What do you have that many?
Because I'm really, really good at this. Meatloaf said it best. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah, bomb vest and a ball gag. Sounds like an emo band name, doesn't it? Bomb vest and a ball gag.
Help me. Oh, shh. Okay. Just keep quiet.
Alright, we gotta get her out of here.
Who did this to you?
We weren't able to do it last time.
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh, God. Please, help me. Please. What's happening?
Oh, man. Ooh.
Okay,
Try to
I'm
help.
gonna remove the timer. Oh, God! Oh, my God, get me out of there! Oh, calm down, please.
It did sound a little campy, didn't it?
Hurry!
Oh, we might save her this time. Yes!
Good job.
She hurt her hand?
Well, that's it, Mary. The lady's alive.
Yeah. Good point.
I guess.
Well, at least we only had one casualty that night.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks later.
It's a very cynical way of looking at it, isn't it?
Finn must have seen you coming. Cut out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
How did Finn get away?
I tried to lock down the perimeter, but Finn was long gone by the time backup arrived.
So how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
I like how sarcastic. No,
Finn
I
had
like
been
how
in and out of the
sarcastic he said
station so many
DNA.
times
We
he
ran the
practically had a door with his name on it.
DNA.
When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
Mama Bear.
Okay, let's ease up on the pissing contest, all right? Let's at least try to pretend to work together.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, this was my case. And I got my guy convicted. Who the fuck are you to question my competency?
I'm a district attorney. Are you finished?
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Or anything else we can help you with?
Oh, boy.
Oh, what's Adam's
Do you have
forensics?
Adam Jones's
Yeah.
forensics records on file?
Well, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Calvary, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
What do you think? Do you think he's guilty? Or do you think it's really this shadowy Adam Jones character?
I don't know. The only
I
thing
think he's
can
guilty.
see is-
I think we're going to find out he's guilty.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah,
So the
I just
police
wanted to
really
say
wanna
that
end the
Calvary's a
game
dick.
right here, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
All right.
You free tonight? Why do you want to...
I don't know. Why does she want to know if she's free tonight?
Because probably she want to talk to her, no? Or do more
Well, we can do that one.
investigating. We'll see.
Oh, hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
Okay, sure. I can help you with that.
Perfect. Call me.
See?
All right. I just hope this isn't like some like
Your
into
friends
some like gay
keeps
thing
calm
like
when emotions
no.
are running
Stop
high.
it.
I think you have a very naive view of where this might go. Who keeps calm when emotions are running high? I think they asked us that question already, didn't they?
Yeah, we already did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
30 Gaming, congrats on all the new subs, almost 150. Yes, thank you guys.
Cool.
If there's anyone watching that hasn't liked or subbed yet, please like the video and sub, and we'll keep this coolness going.
Found one at each of his crime scenes. Some kind of messed up calling card.
I had no idea.
We managed to keep it out of the press. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, the Undertaker. After he killed him, the trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door, and the officer who got the call took it in the chest. Simple, but messy. Not a guarantee he killed the responder.
Was there anything more on the victim? I mean, he's the only one without a connection to Las Palmas, just a local gin hound.
Finn called it a dry run with a wet noodle. I guess that was his idea of some kind of sick joke. But then again, if he's not the trapper, God damn it. This case is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Ricky, do you want to take a break?
No? Why? Do I look like I need a break?
Oh, no. I didn't mean it like that.
Forget it. Sorry. I'm just tired. Long week.
I hear you.
I just want to figure this thing out. Put it behind me.
Well, the good news is it'll all be over before you know it.
Yeah, you're right. Second target. Nasty piece of work.
Oh, this is the one that would beat the kids till you couldn't recognize them.
LeMay. Orderly at Las Palmas. Couple years before the orphanage, narcotics had a file on him a mile wide.
He looks trustworthy.
Get anything to stick.
Slippery son of a bitch. The trapper left his body in a pitch black room, rigged a light fixture with C4. The cop who showed up flipped the light switch and let there be light.
He's definitely elevating here. I mean, his first real kill, more sophisticated, but he wasn't satisfied.
Third target. Father Rominsky, leader of the pack. Chaplain at Las Palmas and the man behind the abuse.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. The trapper knocked him out, cut him open, and rigged him up with explosives to blow if he moved. We got a tape of the whole thing a few days later. The sick fucker made Rominsky kneel in prayer for hours, confessing his sins. When he got what he wanted, he called Sergeant Teller.
Did you know the other 2 cops?
That was my precinct.
So, all 3 of them, and you, a first responder in the botched attempt, all from the 3rd precinct?
The murders were in our district.
How well did you know the other 2? I mean, how well did you know the other first responders?
Enough to know that I didn't like them much. I got out of there as soon as possible.
What if the first victims in each incident were just a smokescreen, and the real target was the 3rd precinct?
Interesting.
That is interesting. That's an interesting theory. What do you think?
I would say interesting.
I would say defensive because you're a cop and like you might not have liked them, but you got to stand up for your own, right?
Sure. Okay, let's see.
What are you implying? That the cops did something to deserve this?
If these are bad guys, Becky, then they are not on your team.
Tell me something I don't know.
Tell me something first.
You're just one curious lady, aren't you?
You could say that about me.
Okay. Hit me.
She just punches her.
What's up with you and Calvary?
No, there's a guy who's got it coming.
You couldn't even cut that tension with a chainsaw.
All I ever wanted was to get out of this shithole and join the FBI.
I was gonna override you if you tried.
As soon as I finally grow the stones to apply for training, guess what that piece of shit does?
No.
Yeah, Calvary just had to stick his nose in it.
What did he do?
He says that I misplaced evidence.
Ouch.
And now there's even a full-blown inquiry. Even when they come up with nothing, it's still an inquiry. It means not above suspicion, and the FBI doesn't want people who are not above suspicion.
That's some hard luck, Becky.
Hard luck. My father was a hero in the department. My first week on the beat, he eats his gun. That's hard luck.
Must have been hungry.
You haven't heard the things that they say about me. Every time I walk into a room, I can feel it. I'm a joke to half of these people.
No, I'm sure that's not true, Becky.
There's no use in denying it. I'm supposed to be crazy, right? Like father, like daughter.
You know, you just...
Easy, Becky.
You can't worry about people with tiny minds.
Tiny minds with big mouths.
Yeah, but you just gotta do what keeps you going, you know? Don't worry about anyone else.
Are you speaking from experience?
Let's just say I've learned to trust my instincts.
So as the game progresses, you get biography updates, ripple events, and then you can check that on the app. It's really, really cool.
This is 125 at the
really
1016.
cool.
I don't know what happened.
Make an entry.
You're good. I mean, when there's those, you can check them out, but... Yeah, when it says look at TV, like mine does too. We're just watching the game. Wish we would have known that when we started this, right?
Right, now I don't understand.
Oh boy. What a train wreck.
This is the police. Anyone here?
Tú no vas a poder hacer eso. Déjalo.
Why? It's okay.
That board looks like it's sticking up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
What?
I forgot to pay the...
You forgot to pay the electricity bill?
Yeah. Whoa, I guess. Jeez, what a surprise.
Yeah.
Why you had to pay your bills?
Your sleep number is death.
Hey, what's going on?
So 29 hours until Finn's executed.
What?
Victim's a cop.
What? What happened?
I was still trying to put that together. Call came in and there was a body. Responder showed up, body was rigged. Trap was done.
You don't mean that...
Yeah.
No. No, somebody has made a mistake. There's no way.
I don't think so.
Let me see.
Stop.
Don't let go of me.
Becky, stop. It's Calvary.
What?
Before you go in, you need to know that the victim is Calvary.
Oh my God.
Oh. The guy that she had a problem with. That said that she misplaced evidence. Yeah.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it seems like Calvary brought a prostitute.
God.
Brought her back here where, you know.
Track her down?
Only got a partial description. 20s, brunette.
Great.
Calvary put a whole clip in that wall, didn't hit one thing. Only blood here's his. And Officer Montesinos.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. Traps.
Traps.
Fuck.
Alright, so we gotta find the clues again. So... Yep. Keep it on there. We had one down here. Keep looking around, honey. There might be more clues.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss?
Because he knew him, right?
Oh, God.
Must have been someone you knew.
It's really him.
Oh. Here's a theory. You know, we've never finished this game. I'm thinking Adam is someone in the department. He's a police officer. He faked his death, changed his name, has a new identity, and now he's one of the policemen. That's my working theory. What do you think?
I'm sorry, but I have to ask you this. Where were you last night?
Only the friend who keeps calm can make this choice.
Oh, well, I guess you get to make this choice.
This friend, huh?
Calm lady.
So what was the question here?
Where were you last night? Because now she's a suspect in this.
I was with Felicity.
I spent the night, or the evening, with Felicity Graves. Going over files.
All night?
Yeah? So?
Shit.
What?
You need to be very, very careful how you handle this.
Why?
You gotta make sure you account for all your whereabouts. Everyone knows how you and Calvary felt about each other.
Tom.
You have to be careful.
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself.
I'm not accusing you.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops up in there.
You can't blow up. You know what this looks like. Be smart.
Good voice acting, right?
Yeah.
This isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
Well, at least she's got an alibi. She was looking at files with Felicity all night. Oh! There's another booby trap. Wow.
Oh my God.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Alright, so before we move on, we're an hour in the stream right now. We're doing 2 hours. What did you think of that first part so far?
Interesting.
So we hadn't made it up to that part prior to this. We only got as far as Felicity sitting at that table with the cops talking to him, and then we quit, right?
Yeah.
So we haven't gotten this far, and this is looking really, really good.
Interesting.
Now, I'm not going to fix myself a drink, but I am drying up, and I am going to get some water, because it seems like no matter what I do, my throat is just so dry.
Go ahead. It's right time.
Hurry up, I'm on the clock, right?
Right. You're in my time.
I'm on your time. You're hilarious. So we went out today shopping, like Christmas gifts and like just winter wear and stuff. And that's pretty much been the running gag all day is I think I wanted to go to GameStop.
Yeah.
And you were like, I'm just going to sit in the car and wait. I was like, no, you need to come in with me. You're like, you're on my time.
Well, all right.
I hope that my drinking isn't super loud into the mic. I apologize if it is. When I get enough time to actually breathe, I'll go through and edit down this video and just pick out the best parts of it. So all the non-fun or non-best parts won't be in it. It'll just be a collection of cool parts, hopefully. Oh, aren't you a sweetheart? All right, so are we ready for this?
I am.
Yeah? What do you guys think of the game so far? Thoughts, opinions, let us know. Authority Gaming, gulp. Hilarious. All right. I think there's a couple ways we could take that gulp. So that was a good comment. All right, you ready to do this? Cheers. Boom. Let's do it. See how this... I bet that's like 3 parts. Becky arrested Finn and saved his hostage. Becky and her partner were promoted into homicide under sergeant rank. So this is just recapping what's happened. Felicity took Finn's story to Judge. He met him at the court that same day. Or she met him. Judge Vanstone refused to release Finn into police custody. And Becky and Felicity went over the files together. Becky told Felicity about her feud with Calvary. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. Becky had an alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. Alright. So, let's read some. Authority Gaming, the two of you make a great stream. Me more so than her, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Too.
I'm joking. Come on. Don't be so modest. You're making me look like a jerk now. You're like, that's not hard. Really enjoying it. God bless you both. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless
Thanks for tuning into the stream. Let's get right into part 2. So how many takeovers do you have?
2.
I have 7 corporate takeovers. So the takeovers are for me overriding decisions that she wants to make. And she's got 2 of those. I've got 7 of those. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, nice.
Boom.
Wow.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
Parte 2.
No, it's my part. Parte 2. You have to
De Agenda Escondida. No? Yeah?
La agenda escondida.
Yeah. Simulcast in Espanol.
Who do you think is the most loyal?
Didn't they ask us this already, or maybe it was trustworthy? Most loyal. Here we go. Really? You're a sweetheart. All right, well, I guess I get to decide this time.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
That guy
Got
looks
extra
like he
work
needs to
whenever there's a
eat.
freak on the loose, I guess.
Maybe Simon's the other guy. Maybe he's the killer.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen
Look
up.
at it.
Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
How about him?
Well, that's who I was thinking. That was a good little bit of writing there. He wasn't one to catch flies with sugar. I've never heard that before. All right. So, you really think this is the trapper, or what's the latest on the witness? I totally agree with you.
Excuse me, Sergeant. What's the latest on the witness? The call girl?
We got an APB out, and one for this Adam Jones, too. We'll keep you updated. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. Detective Marnie, I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
You know, it would have been hilarious if they're like, I want you to look into the old Trapper Keeper case files. Or Trapper Keeper. There's a joke in there somewhere.
I would say yes.
I have failed to materialize it.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks. No matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking. Let you know if we find anything. going over it in my head.
What?
You needed an alibi for me at the crime scene. Do you really believe that I had something to do with this?
Becky.
I asked you a question.
Will you let me through, please?
All right, you've got this one.
Why you didn't trust me?
Which one, concerned or annoyed? We got to be honest with each other. Why don't you trust me?
Yeah,
I'm your partner. We
Well, I
have to
thought
be
you'd
honest
choose.
with each other.
Honest? Fine. Here's honest. Everybody knows about this beef between you and Cavalry. Some of these guys, they don't think you're all there. You've got to start watching out for yourself.
Tom, you're accusing me of murdering a fellow officer.
You had motive. I'm just doing my job.
True.
You're my partner, Tom.
How can I forget?
We're supposed to be on the same side here.
I'm not on your side because I'm your partner. I'm on your side because I'm your friend. And you got more around here than you realize. Why do you think Riggs put you on case review?
He just wants me out of the way.
Maybe. Or maybe he thinks you'll actually find something.
Yeah.
True.
True. I am Snail. What's up? Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you're enjoying.
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
Okay, so we must agree on this one. So wow, this is cool. So now we're talking about where we're going to take this investigation. Should we go to Las Palmas orphanage, where they were apparently abused sexually by the father? Should we investigate the orderly from Las Palmas, or investigate the trapper's first victim? So we're trying to ascertain the identity of this Adam Jones person. I'm going to say trapper's first victim. Because if they can give, you know, a solid identification on who it was, then I think that puts us closer.
And why not go through to the Las Palmas orphanage?
Well, because apparently that thing burned down, I thought, is what they said in the game. And now we're just looking for evidence that may or may not be there, is what I'm thinking. Then the orderly from Las Palmas, I mean, who knows what that person's going to tell us. But I think it more logical first victim would give us...
Back to the beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband. Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
I'm gonna see if she's a chatty Kathy.
Who do you think is the most honest?
Oh, boy.
This is what I love about this stream, is now it's like...
Because you think
It's very telling, right?
yourself, and you have to choose, you know. It is,
I don't know. Who's the most honest? Aren't you a sweetheart? So obviously she chose me and I chose her. I would say she's probably the most honest. Obviously she would say the same thing.
Yes?
Miss Johnson?
What do you want?
Alright, you voted me for this choice. I'm gonna say respectful.
I'd like to speak to you about your husband.
What are you, a cop? I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a detective. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about your husband.
Yeah? Where was y'all when I called at 2 in the morning to get him to stop hitting me? Where was the cops then? Now you got a lot of questions for me. Maybe now I ain't got time for you. All right. You gonna tell me exactly what it is you want to know?
Hold on. Shane, sometimes the choices do have the reaction that you thought it we give from the other person. True. Alright. Disapproving. You should have told the cops. Sympathetic. I'm sorry you treat. Yeah, I think we gotta be sympathetic. Oh, don't. Okay, so sometimes they don't. Thank you for the heads up, sir. Alright, so sympathetic.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your husband
Think
treated
so?
you like that. Sounds like he had it coming one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another. That all you wanted?
I'd like to know if, your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up a bit?
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I say that's him.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Johnson.
I like how she shook her head. Here's the paper. She's like, yep, that's him. She didn't even look back down at it.
That is him, really.
Yeah, here's somebody coming. When she asked him if she's ever heard of anyone named Adam Jones, it would have been.
Oh, well, she knows.
It would have been hilarious if she was like, "Yeah, isn't that the guitarist from Tool?" It's a girl.
It is?
I thought so.
No.
Okay, something's gonna happen here. Oh no, it's a guy.
It's Evan.
This is why guys should not be wearing girl pants. You gotta pay attention there, honey.
I see. Okay.
You're gonna get us killed.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah. So we're trying to avoid traps and traverse the terrain quick. So wherever you see the circle, put.
Point.
Yep, you got it. Oh, you earn takeovers for it.
Hey!
I've got 11 takeovers now.
You want to show yourself? Huh?
How many too?
What the hell do you want?
Oh man, showdown time.
Lady.
Wait.
What?
That's it? You just.
This is
you're
609.
Just gonna
in
give
pursuit
up?
of an unknown suspect. Average height. Dark hoodie.
Girl jeans. Women's jeans.
Yeah. Go back to the team.
Yeah. Beat up your car for your own mistake. That was weird. Like, she was in jeans too, wasn't she? Or was she in a skirt?
No, in jeans.
Okay. Well, why didn't she jump over the fence too? I mean, if she was wearing a skirt, I could understand.
I don't know, probably.
All right, we must all agree. So, I'll tell you what. Where do you want to go investigate next? You choose.
You choose this one.
You choose.
Okay.
Because obviously there's only going to be one choice left after this.
Right.
So, go ahead. Do it. Yeah? Orderly? Let's do it.
LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas. In and out of the 3rd Precinct lockup for years, but known for his uncanny ability to avoid doing any real time. Seems likely that he knew people on the inside. If the 3rd Precinct cops were the trapper's targets, well, he connects both worlds. His brother, Vernon LeMay, works in sanitation downtown. I'm gonna pay him a visit.
Henry. If there wasn't such a, I think there's like a 10 or 15 second, somewhere in there, like, delay in the stream. But I got that sooner. We probably would have chosen the orphanage. But it's the last choice anyway, so we're eventually going there. 17 hours until Finn's execution. Here we go. That's LeMay's brother.
Oh, wow.
He works in sanitation, which
Like to have a
polite
little
way of
chat.
saying he's a garbage man. Hope she doesn't get thrown in there.
Oh, wow.
Yep, this started off real well, didn't it?
This is 609 in pursuit of suspect. Party made foot bail.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
I don't know if he's not.
Oh, see, you got it. Good. Good job. When in Rome. There we go. It'd be hilarious if one of the quick time events was for her to avoid breaking a nail.
You just stay back.
Oh boy.
Back!
He did have a gun too.
Yeah. We must all agree.
Drop your gun.
I'm saying I just want to talk.
Mr. LeMay, listen to me. You don't want to do anything stupid, okay?
I don't gotta do anything.
No? I just want to talk to you.
What the hell you want to talk about?
Put the gun down. I just want to talk.
I'm gonna keep it calming still. I think we can get him
Lost
to talk.
Thomas
don't you?
Orphanage? I need your help. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner this little misunderstanding will be over.
Stay back.
Okay. I'm just gonna drop my weapon. Okay? See?
That was probably unwise.
I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, it worked.
You have
Cool.
the right to remain silent. Anything you say
Can and will be used against me. Story of my life, lady.
Story of my life, lady.
Who
Well,
do
this
you
is
think
interesting.
has the greatest sense of justice?
Greatest sense of justice. Let's find out.
Yeah.
That'd be me, I guess.
That would be.
ain't looking too good right now, Vernon. I guess low-life numbskull just runs in the family, huh?
What?
Quit dicking me around. This is about your brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know Adam.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you're right.
Adam
You're right.
Jones. What can you tell me?
Bro mentioned him once or twice. Said no matter how much he wailed on him, the kid would just look back at him with these big old dead eyes. Just taking it. Bro could do whatever he wanted, no matter how much the bastards complained. Cops weren't gonna touch their golden goose.
Why is that?
You know what? I think my mouth just got tired. I think it's time for my lawyer. I know my rights.
Dismissive. Elaborate.
Elaborate.
Want me to spell it out? He supplied. For everyone. Yeah, you gonna send me up the river? You better make a hell of a lot of extra room.
Why is that?
Because I'm taking half the police department with me.
Only the friend who has the greatest sense of justice can make this choice.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm kind of.
You want to keep fucking with me?
Hey!
We're not done yet.
Get this crazy bitch off of me!
Hey, Frankie. He was quite the ladies' man, huh? Always knew how to find a date. A girlfriend. Who was he seeing?
No.
Who was he seeing, numbnuts?
No one, really.
What is that?
Well, he met some escort online. Showed me some pics, like, X-rated stuff. Last time I talked to him, he was setting up a date. So what, is that a crime?
Last time I checked.
I think that was the right decision. I think we need to get that information out of them.
Escort, hookers, again. Maybe there's something there.
So this whole thing seems to be revolving somehow around prostitutes.
Jesus, Becky. Putting on quite a show. I almost had to jump in.
Well, he was holding back. Just had to speak a language that he could understand.
Good call. This stuff about LeMay and the guys in the 3rd precinct, is that what you were dealing with back then?
Tyler was the ringleader over there.
Good cop,
His cards
bad
close to the
cop.
chest. But I knew something was up. That's why I left.
You have to tell someone about this.
Classic interrogation
No
tactic,
reason to dig
right?
up the dead just to drag him through the mud.
Yeah, I gotta keep that blue nice and clean, huh?
We have bigger fish now, Tom.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know. Just my working Jones faked his death, assumed another identity, and he's someone in the department. But we will find out.
Yep, we will.
If these killings are connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Well, it's brick. It's pretty messed up. Oh, someone's taking pictures of her. Facebook stalker.
Paparazzi.
The paparazzis? Nice. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Alright, we gotta find clues. So when you see the circle pop up, keep... Alright, I found one. Crap, where are they? Where are the clues? Wow, we only found one. Right?
2 of 3.
You found one?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, good for you.
Oh.
That's where, This is where all of Tom and Jerry was filmed. That's where the mouse hides. That's me.
I think they're hiding there.
Somebody's got a lust problem.
Oh, hello, ladies. Looks like Father Rominsky was a regular customer. Fits the pattern.
Whoa. It's like Father Rominsky was into some nun roleplay. That's kinda creepy and messed up. No, that's not kind of creepy and messed up. That just is creepy and messed up.
How's it going? Anything at Las Palmas?
Finn was telling the truth. I found Rominsky's playroom.
Interesting.
Nothing fun about it. And it seems like the father had a thing for call girls.
Same as Calvary.
Plot thickens. All right, headed back.
I thought we were gonna do another chase scene or something, didn't you?
Yeah.
The person that was. I wonder who's taking the photos.
Who do you think is the most cautious?
Oh, I think we both know the answer to this question. It really should be, who is the most overly cautious? Boom. Hello. There we go. What?
I'm sorry, honey.
You think you're more cautious than I
On
am?
my way to see Simon Hillary.
In some way.
After hours?
Yeah. I'm really starting to think
I
there's
guess we have something to
connection
talk
here
about
with
after this
prostitutes
game is
and
over.
child killings. Hillary might have some forensic evidence we've overlooked.
Go easy on him, all right? He's pretty shook up from the fireworks this morning.
It's just a few questions. It's no big deal.
$15 hours until Finn's
Detective Marnie. Hello.
I don't like this guy.
I'm sorry to bother you at home.
Neither do I. For the record, this is the guy I think who is really Adam.
Yeah. We'll see.
I think it is.
Just open your eyes. I think you're gonna find some evidence, maybe.
I can't believe how close I was to. I can't even say it yet.
You got lucky.
You're telling me.
I think he
Just
only
that
got
split
lucky because he
second.
knew.
My God.
I'm not going to give this guy any sympathy. I think he's the killer. I think this is the guy.
You examined the trapper's rigs last time. How did this match up? Same guy?
Yes, I do believe it's the same trapper.
How can you tell?
Yeah, because it's me.
The rigging in his nose. I mean, the only way to describe it would be artful,
Sounds like
masterful.
he's complimenting his
Do you
own
remember
work,
Las
doesn't he?
Palmas?
The orphanage, the case from a few years ago. Unspeakable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing some digging. The father there, Rominsky, seems to have a thing for the ladies of the night, which is starting to feel just like the Calvary case. And Walsh, the Undertaker. Hooker, same thing. Night of his death. That's just too many hookers to be a coincidence.
Huh?
Unless every single man in this town is a John.
Well,
I'm working on a new theory. It's just a sketch, but I think you can help me.
all right.
Was there anything you found that might point to the killer being a woman?
Well, there was trace evidence. Yes, it's possible, certainly.
Is that data still available?
Of course, the records were archived when Finn confessed.
Are you all right?
Sorry? It's this morning. I'm still a little shaken up.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. Something's fishy. It's like we've got all these tidy little puzzle pieces, but the picture on the box makes no sense.
She should not have
Feeling
taken
like
that drink.
There's a lot more to this than just
from
Jonathan
him.
Finn, you know?
I'm not sure I do, Detective.
And now, the Calvary murder. Maybe Finn's still a part of it, but what if someone else is pulling the strings?
I'm suddenly feeling very unsafe again.
Finn's Adam Jones apparently survived the orphanage fire. Worked for the
It's him.
Undertaker, Trapper's first Vic. The widow even identified him from a picture.
Oh, dead giveaway.
I'm sorry, I am still feeling very foggy after the explosion.
Right.
Yep. It's him. It has to be. I voted myself. Oh, we're gonna follow him. That's
Sorry,
happening.
just a moment. I'll get that all cleaned up.
No. We're not gonna wait for you to come out with a gun or a knife. In fact, if I was her, I'd be pulling my gun, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's way too suspicious. I don't trust this dude. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
You need to get out of there.
My apologies. I'm still a little scattered.
Don't worry about it. Here, let me help you.
No, don't. Just leave.
All right. I've taken up way too much of your time.
It's no bother. Really.
Oh, I know that you didn't get to finish your evaluation at the crime scene. Is there anything that you may have missed?
Well, I don't think so, but this was no typical attack. Whoever Calvary was with, he probably knew them.
Thank you for your time.
Who called that? Good. Get out of that house.
Right.
In the mouth, in the jaws of the beast there. Hopefully she can get away here. Something's not going to happen to her.
Okay, that was odd. Simon basically freaked out. And that hoodie. Was he following me at the widow's house? My gut says that he's mixed up with this somehow. Time to do some digging.
Wow. Some pretty big reveals there, I think.
Yeah.
His voice doesn't match his appearance. I think it matches pretty good. Just my stubborn opinion, though. I think we should... Authority Gaming, I think we should all party up for a stream of Drawful 2. That would be hilarious. Another game we should do is That's You. It's a free game. It does play over the network, unlike this game, which is regrettable. That would be a lot of fun, too. And it basically asked a lot of the same sort of questions, and it's very cool. Me and the wife have already tried it. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the graphics are surprisingly good, too.
So, yeah, she found out already.
Yep, and it was him. Dun, dun, dun. Shane. All right, here we go. I sniffed him out right from the beginning, didn't I? I was like, I bet it's that guy.
You didn't say anything now.
Yes, I did. When they were in the interview with Felicity, when she was with the cops, I was like, I bet it's that guy.
8:23 p.m. Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder.
Oh, where's that?
Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first.
So she's at that crime scene where the double explosion happened.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're looking for clues. Get ready.
I am.
There's 3 more clues someplace.
Why
Did you get that one?
Yeah.
We got them all.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
2 of 3. Yeah, 3 of 3.
Good job. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I guess so.
Marks
How many? I
spread
have 5.
outward.
I have 15 takeovers.
From the
You have 5.
We gotta change
the origin of the blast. Explosion was highly
We have to change phones.
directional. If Simon did know about the bomb, it's possible he could have avoided serious injury. Forensics confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun. But why?
I think he did it too.
He did, because he's the one who came. That's why the guy said whoever it was, he knew the person.
Yeah.
Of course it was him.
Now what is that?
You can't trust a guy in girls' jeans. Am I right?
Son of a bitch. Gotcha.
There you go.
I bet he's behind her right now or something. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. Oi.
Okay, so this is the video from what happened. So there's the prostitute.
Fine. What is he?
I guess he's into some rough stuff or something. What is this about? What happened there?
Okay, now this is just... Huh. Okay, now who's this?
Okay, this is what we want to see. Who comes in afterwards? See?
Oh,
It's that hoodie.
Guy in the hoodie.
Yeah. Yeah. He makes it look like he fired the gun.
Oh my god. That's from the Widows. Dollars to donuts, that's the same hoodie I saw drying over Simon's washing machine.
Bingo.
Shit. Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
I just don't think that someone would say that out loud while they're alone. I think that's more of like an inner monologue thing, no? Something you might think. Just notes to the developers, Supermassive Games, who actually, Supermassive Games made PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Who would you like to call?
It was kind of like Smash Brothers, had all the PlayStation characters you
Felicity
fought.
Graves.
Calling Felicity Graves.
Hey, Felicity?
Hi, Becky, what's up?
Can you meet up? I want to go over some evidence.
Yeah, of course. Temple Bar?
Great.
I was going to say, if they meet up at a ramen place, that's... I'm joking. I don't know. Does that look like a woman to you?
Okay, that's the end of part 2.
End of part 2.
Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
How if it's the lady?
Felicity?
Yeah.
I guess I hadn't considered that. You know, that might be good too, because that might add... Like, they might want you to think that Adam is that skinny guy that I'm suspecting it is, who had the hoodie and everything. But what if it was the lady? And it's a red herring, you know?
Yeah.
They're making us look to the right when really we should be looking to the left. But then again, maybe what if they're both in it? Maybe what if Felicity is part of this thing as well? And so is he. Let's find out.
All right.
This stream sponsored by Smart Water. You don't get any smarter drinking it, but you do get less thirsty. Authority Gaming barely escaped with her life, sits in car, and talks on the phone before leaving. That's exactly what I thought too. Shane, it could be Kermit the Frog. It could be Fozzie the Bear, you know? We're going to find out. Girl jeans. You can't trust a guy in girl jeans. Go get him before the trapper kills again. Before the trapper keeper. All right, let's do this.
All right.
I'm ready to wrap this case
And now,
up.
part 3 of Hidden
Yep.
Agenda.
Authority Gaming. It's Elmo. I think it's Oscar the Grouch.
Who do you think is the most observant amongst you?
Oh.
Wait. Did you hear that reaction? Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know the answer to that question.
Oh my.
It's me.
I cannot believe. Yes. So be careful, guys.
Bar and grill.
Everything. Yeah, sorry.
I observe everything. Nothing escapes my notice. Detail-oriented person.
Yes. There you go.
At least I try to
She
be.
have a hoodie too. Did you see that?
The guy on that video?
She also has
In
a
the
hoodie.
Same guy I chased earlier.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
All right, so
Listen to the way she
this
said,
hooker,
"You sure?"
she's working with the trapper. Why? She lures them and kills them, and he sets up the trap?
The thing that I'm stuck on, where did the hooker go? She goes into the bathroom and the hoodie guy comes out. I did some digging on Simon Hillary.
What do you mean?
I kind of took a peek at his personnel file.
Took a what?
Then I found his high school yearbook online.
Becky, are you sure that's a good idea right now?
Oh,
Hold on.
wow.
Before we proceed, she's in on it.
Yeah.
I think she's the girl that comes in as the hooker, and then Adam comes in and finishes the job. She's got the hoodie. Did you notice her, like,
Yeah.
are you sure?
Very...
Just the way she was answering the question, she sounds very... She's hiding something.
Yeah.
So... You gotta break a few eggs if you want to make an omelet.
All right, we'll see.
I'm a fan of the Denver
Sometimes
omelet
you gotta break a few
myself.
eggs.
What'd you find?
I found Simon Hillary.
So?
That's Simon Hillary.
Wait, are you saying our Simon is not the Simon?
What if he stole this guy's identity?
But how?
The timeline fits. They'd be about the same age. And look, you can see a resemblance. Adam supposedly died in the fire, then pretty soon after, Simon Hillary starts his training. He's been following me since the briefing.
Simon? Or Adam, I guess?
Yeah. He knew I'd be looking into old cases, and that with enough digging, they'd lead me right to him.
Damn it. I'm not sure if there's enough here yet for a warrant.
What?
Actually, I want to say he's stolen someone's identity.
So you can...
No, he lied on his application. He's stolen someone's identity.
Okay, so he's a fraud. We could get him kicked off the force, but we still can't prove that he's a killer.
Shit.
Plus, her being the DA puts her in a perfect position
When Calvary
in order to
was
orchestrate
investigating
these
the
things
Trapper
too and
5
be part
years
of
ago,
this.
he had
and
one
still
big blind
evade,
spot. Prostitutes.
being captured.
The first target,
or
the
suspected.
Undertaker. Met with a hooker the night he was killed. The second target, the orderly, arranged a meeting with a girl, an escort, the night he was killed. Father Rominsky had a thing for hookers. And now Calvary is killed by a hooker. At least someone dressed like one. If it is Simon,
Henry doesn't think that Felicity
maybe
is in that.
he's
We will
using
get
a
to the
hooker
bottom
to
of this
lure
one,
his
Henry.
targets into a premeditated murder site. Or maybe there's something we're missing. I don't even know what to think anymore. I feel like everyone's out to get me.
Don't worry, Detective. You're safe with me.
Only the friend who is most observant can make this
I don't
choice.
think so.
No one's ever safe in this town. Simon knew Jonathan Finn started talking, and then he killed Calvary because he knew everyone would immediately suspect me. Throw them all right off the scent. Christ. He's been right in front of our face this whole time. What? Felicity, what?
Well, a search warrant for Simon's house is out of the question. But there is another way.
Like?
He knows you, so you could call him up for a drink, and while he's out here and you've got your eyes on him...
Seriously? You want to break into his house?
Well...
Felicity, that's illegal.
But we'd know
She
for
would
sure.
want to break into his house. She would want to break into his house so she can pin all the evidence on him, and she can get away clean.
Oh.
I would say there has to be another way.
Yes, there has to be.
Felicity, I don't think either of us should be getting in that kind of trouble. There has to be another way.
My advice, sleep on it. Take all this to Sergeant in the morning.
That was kind of an abrupt cut, wasn't it?
All right. See ya.
Uh-oh.
Something's gonna happen on the way to the car. What's up, Fat Gaming? Thanks for joining the stream.
Hey.
Hope you're enjoying it. You've missed a lot. This has been really, really good so far. I think everyone watching this would agree. And it's only getting better, so I think we're going to finish this to the end. We were thinking we're going to only do 2 hours, but we're going to get to the end of this game.
Oh, wow.
Oh! We weren't paying attention. Well, I tried, but... And it doesn't look like her, does it?
But everybody looks like him.
You think he's dressed as a prostitute? Shane, not too observant. Oh,
Hey, Lana.
low shot.
Now.
What email?
Low shot there.
Oh.
You're right,
Whoever
though.
did this makes a compelling argument Marnie killed Calvary. Well, more than just Calvary. Play the audio.
Cannot believe the mouth on this Marnie chick. We gotta be careful, or she'll blow this whole operation.
What'd she say?
Threatened me. Us. All of us.
She's out of control.
Someone's been holding on to that for years. Did you recognize the voices?
No. Should I?
It's been confirmed. They're two of the officers killed by the trapper.
Look, Marnie's been weird, and yeah, she had motive.
And?
She didn't have opportunity.
How do you know?
She was with me the night that Calvary died. I mean, if she did it, it'd be one hell of a trick.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'm wrong. If they're both together that night, and they already show the other girl going in, there's no way she can be the person that's supposed to look like a prostitute, dressed as a prostitute. So that's who was in the back of that car. So I guess my powers of observation are much more limited than previously thought. Oh boy.
Who do you think is the most compassionate?
The most compassionate. I definitely know who that is.
I don't know his name.
I do. And don't be so modest.
I don't know. It's hard to tell when you're...
Just, come on, just pick.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it.
Shane, your wife probably. Good guess. Looks like you're more observant than I am. 8 hours until Finn's dead. Uh-oh, she's tied up now.
Oh, yeah.
We could have avoided this, I think.
Yes, I think so. It's okay now. It's okay.
Doesn't feel okay. Feels like a fail.
But we still can do something.
I think she's got a timer on her, too. Some sort of bomb.
Yeah. It sounds like
I hear a
it.
beeping. There's the rat trap. That's the MO. And there's a dude with a ball gag. Oh, it's the judge.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You know, I thought he'd be more boxer briefs, but he's tighty whities. Who knew?
What did she do to me?
They had to have shaved his head too. He had hair on the sides. Go ahead. Who is she? Hurry up. We only have a certain amount of time.
She? Who's she?
Was a woman, a goddamn whore. What has she done?
Oh, well, you had to remain.
Basically, it's straight out of The Dark Knight, right? The fat guy in the cell who had the bomb in him.
How's your head, Detective Marnie?
Uh-oh.
They're coming for you. They know you did it. They know you killed everyone. There's no escape. You're the trapper, Becky.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Let's get aggressive.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
Oh, the black guy.
Simon.
No.
I know it's you, Simon.
It's just
Adam.
voice scrambler.
I fucking know.
Impressive work.
See, I was right. It was
Sorry,
Simon.
no one's gonna get to know how good of a detective you are. If you will notice, there's a small heartbeat tracker on Judge Vanstone's wrist. It is synchronized to a cell phone that I have surgically implanted into his stomach. The phone is just a timer, but every beat of his heart knocks another second off. The faster his heart races, the quicker the clock. Now, would you care to guess what happens when the numbers reach 0?
A song plays on the cell phone?
For anyone in, say, a 100-foot radius, give or take. Which will most likely include all the police who are swarming in to arrest you right now. Sometimes killing is the only option.
What?
You can try to run, but I can't promise you I'm not gonna pop that balloon a bit early. And there's enough explosives in there to level the whole floor.
Jesus Christ.
I left your firearm for a reason. Stop his heart. Stop the timer.
You can't be serious.
I can be whatever I want. You can be alive or you can be dead.
Oh, wow.
That's your choice. And the clock's ticking.
Wow.
There you go. Now you're gonna make a serious choice.
Yeah, now we're gonna make an
So what did
executive
he say?
decision here.
You gonna get me out of this?
Oh man.
Only the friend who is most compassionate can make this choice.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do. This is all on her. This is all on you, and I love it. I love that this is happening.
Oh my God.
Hurry!
What,
Stay or
what?
flee. Run or stay.
What did he say? Could you get me out of this, please?
I would have done the same thing. Good decision. I don't know if it'll keep us alive, but I would have done the same.
Wow. Stay for killing.
I'm really sorry about this.
Oh wait, staying was to kill him, and leaving was.
Oh.
No. Please.
Don't shoot. I'm not gonna shoot.
Fuck. I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Oh God. Oh God. Thank you.
Well, you have to
You got
win
some
it.
time left. Some time left.
I need you to stay calm, okay? Stay very, very calm.
What?
Do you understand?
Why? What's happening? Oh God.
Frustrated.
Just give me a minute. Okay, I need to think.
Please. My stomach. I can feel it in there. Can you get it out? How much time do we have?
I need some time to think.
Well, not too much time, honey. It's just 1 minute.
In 46 seconds. Let's try to
Okay,
save him
let's
too.
try,
We
yeah.
saved the other guy, or the other lady.
Ah, no, please. Ah, I can't take it.
Well, you don't have to take it. Time to pull up your big boy pants. Man up.
Come on. Yeah. Yes.
Did we do it?
I don't know. Oh no.
Oh.
What's another one?
Oh man. We tried to do the right thing.
Yeah, for who though? For the case or for him?
Well, for him, for both. She's got blood on her hands now. She just touched that wall.
Contacts.
Call Felicity.
Yeah, because we don't know
Felicity
what
Graves.
the partners are involved.
Becky, where are you? We need to talk.
I'm being set up. I was drugged. I woke up at the Elliott Hotel. Judge Van Stone, he was rigged up by the trapper.
Becky, just stay put, okay? Don't leave the building. Just stay right there.
Okay, we'll see.
Now we're kind of in her hands.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, 7 hours. Yeah. It's 12:52 in the morning. It's military time. That was a weird place to cut it, right?
Who do you think is the most stubborn?
Who's the most stubborn? Lo más necio.
Oh, it's gonna be me.
Oh. We both agree on the most stubborn. That's good. It's true. I thought about you for a second, and then I thought better of it. I was like, you know what? I think I'm more stubborn than you. That's hilarious.
Are you Becky?
Are you moved?
I am.
Yeah.
You gotta
No,
come out.
I am.
Just let us bring you in.
Look at Shane.
Sort this all out at the
Yep.
station. Just sit down, talk it through.
Authority Gaming, that's Mike. That's my
Okay,
friend Mike. That was an easy play to call. Okay. So let's tell him. I'm going to say we're coming out.
Yeah.
There's no sense in.
Yeah.
Shit. God damn it, Tom. Okay. I'm coming out.
Uh-oh,
Only
Shane
the
said,
friend who is the most
you chose
stubborn
poorly.
can make this choice.
Oh no. We did not make a good decision. I'm going to surrender. We're going to just have to put our faith in the justice system and hope that things...
Okay.
that the justice system
Put your
works
hands
the way it
behind your
should.
head. Stay down. Stay down.
Okay.
It's getting good.
Yeah.
Man, it's getting tense. I haven't even looked at any of this stuff, like the biography updates. I'm so glued to what's going on. 6 hours until Finn's execution.
So what do we do? What happens next?
Texture
I
pop.
don't know. She was so close, but not close enough.
Becky was with me the night of Calvary's death. All night. So if she didn't kill him, that means the trapper is still out there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Felicity, I know you think you're helping, but all the evidence points to Becky.
But she's innocent. I mean, don't you guys stand up for each other? Don't you guys have a code?
There's only one shade of blue, right?
Yeah, right.
It's just a line they fed us at the academy.
Angry. Becky told Felicity about her feud with Calvary. Later, Felicity met her at the bar to discuss the case. Becky refused to break the law to catch Simon. That says something about her character right there. Like, you would think... Okay, let's continue. Let's see what happens. I echo your same sentiment, Mike. Authority Gaming, Immortal. I'm thinking the same thing.
Earlier today, Judge William Vanstone was kidnapped from his home on the east side of the city. He has since been rescued and is back with his family recovering.
Oh, he got...
Detective Becky Marney surrendered to
judge made
police
it.
custody shortly afterwards. She has vocally denied any wrongdoing, but is considered a suspect in both the Vanstone case and the gruesome murder of Detective Jack Calvary. An investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
Let's see what happens. Is there a part 4? Are we going to see some finality? I hope so.
We can now confirm that Becky Marney has been placed under arrest. That's all I can say at this time. Thank you.
I don't know if Detective Marney was a trapper. I can't prove that. I know she had motive. Opportunity. Maybe. I guess it comes down to whether or not I trust her. I've been asking myself that for a long time now.
So what you're saying is that Marnie helped you?
I'm just telling you what happened.
Do you think it's possible she suffered from some form of multiple personality disorder?
You think she was crazy? Playing both sides at once? In this town, anything's possible.
Becky Marnie seemed to be a troubled cop. Why did you cover for her when you had problems of your own?
Back then, man, I was higher than the ISS. You know what I'm saying?
The, International Space Station.
Can I go now?
Yeah, well, Marnie covered her tracks like a pro. She was on the
Oh, and
force,
he's
so
the killer.
She knew exactly how we would think. In my expert opinion, I suspect we'll never know the extent of Marnie's deception. Very intelligent, manipulative, willing to take anyone down to get her way, especially those who trusted her. But hey, at least she can't hurt anyone else.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I thought she was onto something. I don't think she's behind this. I trusted her. I trusted her.
Well, I had 14 takeovers earned. I was the quickest thinker. What other? Ripple Master. I am the Ripple Master. I don't know what that means, but there you go. What do you think?
Very interesting, and I want to say that I'm not really a gamer, maybe,
Yeah,
but
I know.
I was so into this game, and I like it, and yeah, it was fun.
Now, this definitely seems like a game that's got a lot of multiple endings too, right?
Right.
Like if we had made different choices, I mean, I want to play this again with you. Don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
I want to.
for
I want to
sure,
see.
yeah.
I want to see Simon brought to justice.
Right.
That was fun. And you know, the thing I really liked about the game was that how it makes you ask questions about each other, right?
Yeah, there is.
And it's especially
It's so
entertaining when
fun.
it's the other person you're married to, right? Like who's the most trustworthy? Who's the most honest? Who's the most observant?
Yes, it is very.
Who's the
very
most
cool.
persuasive?
I
So that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. Cheers.
did, yes.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed watching the stream. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to Integrity Gamer YouTube, and check us out next Saturday. We're going to be streaming again, 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what game I'm going to be streaming. I don't think I'm going to be streaming with her this next Saturday, but we'll see what happens. I still haven't decided what I'm going to stream. I did get a bunch of new games. I've got the new Crash game, the 3 games that they remade and put all on one disc. I just got L.A. Noire. I just got the new Sonic Forces game. I got Knack 2, The Last Guardian, the new Call of Duty, and I just got Odin Sphere, the remaster for that too. So that's just a drop in the bucket of the games I own. So I mean, I'm considering doing L.A. Noire next. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's still a ton of games on my backlog. So I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but I'm sure we'll figure it out here pretty quick. And I did on the YouTube channel create an event for the next stream, which you can hit a like, and then you can hit the bell on it, and then it will alert you as soon as the stream starts. So definitely do that if you're interested in watching the next stream. And yeah, I think that's about it. Do you have anything else to say?
No, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this game.
Yeah, this is definitely a fun couples game, wasn't it? And I would say that other game we played too, That's You. That was a fun couples game too.
Yeah, very, very good.
We should do that one sometime together, no? That would be cool. So this game you can't play over the network, but That's You is a completely free PlayLink game, or I think it's what it's called, that uses the apps, PlayLink. And you can play that over the internet. So members of the Integrity Gamer Guild group thing, you know who you are. We should definitely do that sometime, and streaming that would be a ton of fun. So Shane says, LA Noir, Fat Game and Bye, enjoyed the game and the stream. Thank you. Shane also says Ark. So Ark's this game that he's been dying to have me play, and it just looks like the kind of game that feels like it's a second job. It's not a game. You know what I mean? Like, it's more work than it is fun. But I don't know. If I can get it for really cheap, then I'll get it. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next Saturday, God willing, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, have a great night. Peace out. And God bless. We'll see you next time. This is that awkward part where I'm trying to end the stream. Let's see.
I know.